Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm hanging out at the Old English here at the Tong La BTS, top of Soi 55 for the delicious Sunday roast. $4.95, three-course meal. I got mushroom soup. Sorry, I already wiped it out. And the brownie's already gone. Brownie and ice cream. So I went chocolate ice cream. This is my one big meal of the day, and I'm going to enjoy it. So what do we have? Pork on mashed potatoes. I think that's mashed potatoes, yes. A couple of carrots, broccoli, what is it, cabbage, potatoes, and is that Yorkshire pudding? I still haven't figured out what Yorkshire pudding is, but it's delicious. And I always get the Leo Pine in here. It's 45 baht from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. From 2 to 4, it's 65 baht. And then from 5 to 7, it's 85 baht. If I have that correct. No, maybe it's 2 to 5 at 65 baht. There you go. So I moved out to the patio here at the Old English, and it's pouring rain, kind of dripping on my head. I might have to move over a seat or two. Yeah, I'm right here on the edge. No, this guy's thinking about it. Good time to have another pint. And like I said earlier, my beer of choice is normally a nice, easy San Miguel Light, but it's kind of hard to avoid that Leo draft deal in here. Even the last deal, which ends at 7 p.m., 85 baht for a pint. But if you're a day drinker, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., 45 baht. Come on out, enjoy. And the money you save, maybe have a nice lunch. That roast was 2 dinners. I ended up getting takeaway. And I have my lunch or dinner for tomorrow. And it's about 6:40 p.m. This rain just started pouring out of nowhere. Let's see, it'll probably last about 15 minutes, hopefully. Not that an umbrella is going to do you much good in a downpour like this, but it's a good idea to keep one in your backpack. And one of those little 99 baht or whatever they cost, they're cheap. The little rain ponchos. But yeah, just like these ladies across the way, you get stuck in a downpour like this, you just get wet and hope you're heading home. If you're heading to dinner or out for the night, yeah, you're going to be a soggy mess. And I've kind of given up on it this rainy season, but it's not a bad idea. I did it for a couple of years to keep some just cheapy 90 baht shower shoes, whatever you want to call them. The quick, dry, hard rubber flip-flops. Keep those in a big Ziploc bag. Take off your Nikes or whatever you're wearing and put those on. Just go plowing through the streets. That's the one thing. You can be wearing shorts, a shirt, and that'll dry once the rain stops. But those shoes, they stay soggy for hours. And it's about 7 p.m. It's calmed down a little bit, but not enough for me to venture out. So 1 minute until 7. I got the last 85 baht Leo. And then I think it goes up to a whopping 120 baht, maybe, a pint? I don't know. I don't hang out up here at Old English that much. I should. I enjoy the music they play, but I'm always down at O'Shea's or the Royal Oak. This outdoor patio, I guess it's a smoking patio here at O'Shea, Old English. Great place to kick back and watch Bangkok go by. I'm not a smoker, but hey, I don't mind. I grew up in a lot of smoky little nightclubs, watching bands. Still amazes me, no honking in this city. Where were we? We were in Vietnam, and everybody was honking at everybody else. And Boone said if they had that kind of honking in Bangkok, they'd be boxing. And I'd say don't bother bringing out your Patagonia, or in my case, I had a nice Columbia Gore-Tex, kind of a lightweight rain jacket. It's still too heavy for here in Bangkok. Let's see, probably 90% of the motorbike guys are like these guys, these little 99 baht or 60 baht ponchos from 7-Eleven. Even that I can't stand wearing for long. It's just too hot. It's raining, but it's still probably in the high 80 degrees with a high humidity. He's got a little rain gear on. Reminds me of my my mailman Gore-Tex days. But yeah, for the most part, just pick up a couple of those little light ponchos and it is what it is. No big deal. He's picking up some food to go. That's the Panda. Maybe that's an old box. I thought Panda food went away. I don't know. I thought it was all Grab food now. See all the little plastic ponchos. If these guys work hard, I always give them a 30 baht tip. Just saves me the trouble from going down wherever and picking up my food for less than $1 US. That's the best deal in town. Yeah, this gentleman is working very hard. And for all my viewers in the US, I don't know how it works in Australia or the UK as far as Samsonite or those really heavy portable umbrellas. I'm sure they're there, and they're probably cheaper abroad than they are here in Thailand. All you can really find here, unless you go to, say, the Samsonite store in the mall and pay 10 times more than it will be at Ross or Marshall's in the US, are these Chinese cheapy umbrellas. They seem to fall apart about every 20th use. So pick up 2 or 3 is even better of the if you can find them for less than 10 bucks at, again, a discount store like Ross or Marshall's, and that will be a good investment. I had 2 Samsonites and I left them both at well, I left one in a pub somewhere, and one of them I think Boone commandeered from me. So fair enough, I'm left with a bunch of Chinese umbrellas that, yeah, you just have to kind of throw away and pick up another one. The good news is they're 300 baht, but I would much rather have that super heavy duty portable to keep in the backpack. And if you're coming over from abroad, that might be a very nice gift to bring your girlfriend, significant other here in Thailand. Some of those quality made heavy duty umbrellas. I kind of take for granted some of the things, the name brand, not that it's a name brand thing, but say a Samsonite umbrella, it's going to be a pretty quality piece of gear compared to just some junky thing you're going to get at the night market over here. And yeah, that'll go a long way. Boone likes those little portable handheld fans, and you can go with the little kind of junky Chinese ones for 200-300 baht, or you can pay I don't know, 700-800 baht for the Dyson, and that thing is just 10 times better. So yeah, sometimes it's worth just paying that little extra for a little fan that you're gonna love and use for years, or at least a lot of the Thai ladies are. Some squeaky brakes. And there goes the nice air-conditioned bus, the number 40. I think the number 501. You'll see that running up and down Sukhumvit, non-air conditioned. I jump on those local buses. Well, not so much anymore. When I lived up in On Nut, I'd do it all the time, especially when the BTS ended. Those buses will run 24/7. Jump on the bus. It used to be 12 baht. I'm not sure what it is now. Can't be much more than 20. And the air-conditioned bus, they would ask you where you're going and charge you accordingly. This is a tour bus, I assume. Yeah, I think it's a tour bus. Another air-conditioned bus. The number 2. Let's see if a non-air conditioned comes by. They're the old school bus type, but they still get the job done. I think as of, I forget the date. Is it October? I forget. Sometime here in 2025, for Thai citizens, you have to register on the app with your Thai ID. All rides will be 20 baht, which is good. I think that right now is the minimum ride. And the maximum, I can't remember if it's 41 baht. So yeah, for folks like my girlfriend who commute, 20 baht is much better than, she probably pays 39 or 41 baht. And again, there's the old school bus right there. For folks that might complain, well, that's a dual pricing setup and all, I have no problem with that. Thai folks, they're usually making a lot less money and they still need to commute around this town. Me, I'm on a Western pension and spending Western money. So yeah, if I have to pay 41 baht, my girlfriend pays 20 baht, again, I don't really have a problem with that. And I'm pretty sure the whole program is to try to cut back on the traffic coming into the city, get people on those trains, but I don't know. I think the folks that are going to drive are going to drive. And yeah, even my girlfriend has a motorbike. She drives, but she doesn't own a car right now. She said even if she did own a car, she wouldn't drive to work. She lives in La Prau and works out by Chatuchak area. It's just too crazy of traffic, and it's just too easy to jump on the train, even though she has to switch trains from the yellow to the blue. It's just not that big a deal, and at least the train keeps moving, traffic or not. You know, she's trying to get a cab in the rain, which can be a challenge. And number 3 pulled over. She's going to ask if he's turning the meter on. Maybe the answer was yes. Or sometimes you need to say, or will you take me out to XYZ? And they might just drive away. If they don't want to drive halfway to Suvarnabhumi, yeah, the answer will be just drive away. And that's just how it is. These taxis, they know they can just kind of stay in this lower Sukhumvit area and drive in a circle all night rather than drive halfway across Bangkok and then have to deadhead back. And I brought it up the other day, but while it's pouring rain, it probably is important to bring it up again. Boone reminded me, I have Grab and Bolt, and Bolt, it's a little bit cheaper than Grab, and for some reason they keep offering me 30 and 40% discounts, and I just give that to the driver in the form of a tip. Now, even if I don't have a discount, 9 out of 10 times I'm going to give the driver at least a 30 baht tip. It's less than $1 US, and it means nothing to me, and I'm sure those tips add up to you know, a little extra cash for that guy driving each night, or a lady. I've had a lot of lady drivers. But right now, if I were to order a car in the rain, see, it gets a little problematic in the rain because the cars that are doing Grab and Bolt, 80% of them are taxis. And right now in the rain, it's kind of it is what it is. All the meters are going to be broken, so you're going to ask that cab, if you're not using the app, hey, I'm going from whatever, Tongla down to Terminal 21, 100 baht? And he might say yes or no. He'll probably say 150 baht, and it is what it is. But when you're using the app and you have your credit card, in my case, my US credit card attached, Bone reminds me that they don't get paid for, I think she said 5 to 7 days. So sometimes you want to toggle over to cash, and they're a little more likely to pick you up for that, whatever it is, 110 baht Bolt negotiated fee. So keep that in mind. During the rain, you have a better chance of getting a Bolt or Grab with cash option. And please be very careful. Say you're in this black van, that little bit of room in between the curb and the van, a motorbike, a smaller one, will sneak through there every time. Just be very careful opening that door. Let's say you just tell that van, hey, I'm just going to get out right here. And now I get it, that's a sliding door. But if you were to throw a cab door open, it would not be pretty if a motorbike zipping through. Somebody had asked me in the comments, I've been mentioning in the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos, Bodhi and I take the electric tuk-tuks. They have the app, it's Move.me, M-U-V-M-I. I don't know, he had mentioned there were many electric tuk-tuk apps. I've only seen one, M-U-V-M-I, Move.me. Put that on, you have to preload money. And I was successful in linking my US credit card and then switching over, whatever it was. I think I put 200 baht on there. Boone uses it more than me, so she keeps money on there often. And I don't know if you can take it straight off a credit card. Like I say, I think you need to have the money in the account or you pay cash. I don't even know. To be honest, I've had her do it 100% of the time. I know they have a QR code. So when the tuk-tuk, electric tuk-tuk pulls up, and you have to pick it up in an approved pickup spot and dropped off at an approved drop-off spot, and you have to stay in your little region. So from here, and I'll make up the regions because I have no idea. I'm sitting here in Thang La. I would assume from here, I'll guess you can go as far as maybe Terminal 21 in the one direction, and maybe not as far as En Nut in the other direction. They kind of seem to stay in a little sector. What you can't do, I know this for a fact, is go from, say, here in Thang La to Khao San Road. That's not going to happen. It is about 7:30 and the rain has stopped maybe 10 minutes ago. I was having a nice discussion with a Thai guy named Oric. Cool guy. He came out to have a cigarette, and he's wearing a Chicago Cubs hat, so I had to call him out on that. And he told me his Thai father just retired. He was an engineer at WGN, the mega TV station in Chicago, and then he just moved back to Bangkok. And Oric went to Chicago, University of Illinois, to get his MBA. And he's working over here at UOB Bank. The headquarters is right there by the Phrom Phong BTS. Nice guy. He told me that a lot of Thais, they like going abroad for their MBA. It gives them a little, I don't know, kind of an international credential, a little leg up in the job force. So good for him. Yeah, nice guy. If you're hanging out here at the Old English, maybe you'll run into Oric in his Chicago Cubs baseball cap. And my buddy Jeff, big Chicago Cubs fan, living down in Florida. That's one of the nice things. I mean, I'm not a huge drinker. I like my 2-3 beers once in a while, but just hanging out at the pub, the different folks you run into, interesting conversations. I mean, if kicking back at my local beach bar in San Diego, I'm rarely gonna run into a Thai guy. Well, I'm in Thailand, so maybe that's not so unusual, but who spent time going to college in Chicago, and he knew all the spots. I've been to Chicago many times. He knew all the little local spots. So even if you're not a big drinker, you don't drink at all, I would still highly recommend come on out to these pubs. I get it. I'll talk about O'Shea's or the Old English here, and I'm surely going to get the comment that I didn't come all the way to Thailand to hang out in an English pub in Bangkok, but it's still kind of cool hanging out and talking to different folks from all over the world. Here in the Old English, I ran into a buddy. I've known him before. He's from the Ukraine. He does stand up here in Thailand and runs a little coffee shop. Kind of an interesting guy. He was here tonight. Talked with him. Talked to Oric. Nice guy from, he was born in Chicago, but he lives here in Bangkok. And I was just talking to a guy from Scotland. You just talk to all kinds of interesting people. And in my case, I'm from San Diego. I could hang out at the local pub for, 2 years before I talked to 5 different people from 5 different countries. So it's just a melting pot here in Bangkok. I just had a nice talk with Thomas from Pattaya. He's in town visiting his buddies, drinking a Thatcher's. I had to tell him that Boone loves her ciders. Thatcher's, Magners, Asphalt, wherever we go. If there's some Australian, New Zealand, whatever it is, some new cider on the menu, she has to try it. And I'm not a big tobacco guy, snus, but you can get it here at the Old English. O'Shea's, they just put a refrigerator in for snus, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. So you can get it there. And the Buddy's locations, the one on Soy 22, I assume Soy 20, Soy 8, Soy 89. I don't know, I haven't been up in, is it Saturn or Siloam in a while. But you can get the Swedish snus there. You can't really find it at 7-Eleven or many other places. Of course, I'm not out looking for it. And what a great night. It's going on 8 o'clock. The rain has stopped. I'm texting one of my best buddies, Gordo, in Austin, Texas. His daughter just returned to Texas from Spain. She did a little trip in between finishing up her bachelor's degree and starting her master's. There goes the number 38 bus, non-air conditioning. Just jump on the bus, grab a seat, or more than likely you're gonna stand because they're busy, and the change person will come find you, hand them a 20 baht note, or better yet, have some change. 100 baht note, you can probably get away with that, but yeah, don't give them a 500 or 1,000. I've said that over and over. They don't want to make that change for a 12 baht ride and a 1,000 baht note. And looking across the street, right there is the Snow White sign. Kind of a famous massage place that was on Sukhumvit, Soy 24 and a half, at the top of my Soy. 24 and a half, just a little tiny Soy next to Soy 26. It's moved up here to the top of Soy 38, right at the base of Thailand BTS. Kind of a famous spot next to Tulip Massage. Again, another kind of infamous massage place. And this is a Bangkok limousine. These tricked out Toyota vans or whatever they are. You're not going to see too many stretch limos running around Bangkok, but you'll see those tinted out black limo vans all the time. And as I'm kicking back on my little patio and I'm watching all these folks go by, it's just human nature to see the different guys that are about my age. I have no idea where they're from. They could be from the UK, Australia, Ireland, Canada. It doesn't matter. From the US, like myself, but we're all expats trying to figure out this Thailand, Bangkok, living abroad. Hey, so thank you so much for hanging out here on the patio of the Old English, right under the Thailand BTS. Come on down, check it out. Sunday roast or any of the food. It's really good. You know, I've never had the breakfast here. I've heard nice things about it. But again, I'm not a huge breakfast guy, and if I'm out for breakfast, $1.99 up at O'Shea's is kind of my go-to spot. Sometimes I'll be out filming around early and wrap things up around 9 or 10 o'clock, head over to O'Shea's, but I need to get up and check out the Old English one of these times. My buddy said it was top-notch. So I really appreciate you following along my little video, my little channel here. I'm just having fun making these videos. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm having a good time. So thanks for hanging along. You have a nice evening, and we will see you very, very soon.